سلام دوستان، به کانال ما خوش اومدید. این یک قسمت دیگه از سری پادکست های سلو انگلیش هست. میخوام یه توضیح مهم بدم. توی این ویدیو من وسط متن انگلیسی فارسی صحبت نمی کنم. چرا؟ چون میخوام ذهنتون کامل درگیر زبان انگلیسی بشه. من متن رو خیلی آروم و شمرده میخونم. شما باید چیکار کنید؟ از تکنیک سایه یا شادوینگ استفاده کنید. یعنی به جملات من گوش بدید و سعی کنید دقیقاً همون طوری که من میگم با صدای بلند تکرار کنید. حتی اگه معنی همه کلمات رو نمیدونید، نگران نباشید. فقط به آواها و حس کلمات توجه کنید. متن فارسی هم هست که اگه جایی گیر کردید، نگاه کنید.
The commute back home is a very special and important part of my day. I love sitting by the large window to watch the busy city pass by me. Even though there are crowds of people outside, I feel safe and calm inside my own quiet world. It is like a pause button between my work life and my home life. I put on my noise-canceling headphones and close my eyes for a few moments. This is the absolute best way to unwind and relax after a long, tiring day. This simple ride brings me a deep sense of peace before I finally arrive at my house. It allows me to leave my stress behind. When I walk out of my office building, I usually feel tired but satisfied. The fresh air outside hits my face and wakes me up a little bit. I walk to the bus station slowly, enjoying the movement of my legs. I do not need to rush anymore because all my work is finished for the day. The city center is very chaotic and busy at this specific time of evening. There are hundreds of cars waiting in traffic on the streets. I see the bright red brake lights from the cars and the glowing neon signs from the shops. Everyone is moving fast, eager to get back to their warm families.
I wait for my regular bus, standing with many other people at the stop. Some people are looking down at their phones, checking messages or news. Others are talking quietly to their friends or colleagues. We are all strangers, but we are waiting for the same thing, together. It is a shared moment of rest. When the bus finally arrives, I get on and look for an empty seat. I always try to find a seat right next to the window so I can look out. I like to have my own little personal space away from the aisle. It feels like a small, private room that is moving through the city. The bus starts to move forward, and my body instantly feels more relaxed. The motion of the heavy vehicle is gentle and rhythmic. It rocks me softly, almost like a baby sleeping in a cradle. I can physically feel myself letting go of all the stress and tension from the morning and afternoon. I look out through the glass at the different people walking on the sidewalk. I see students carrying heavy bags, probably going home to study. I see tired office workers in their suits walking to the subway. I wonder where they are going. Everyone has their own unique story and their own destination tonight. As we drive further, the sky above the city begins to change its color. The sun goes down slowly and paints the clouds in shades of purple, pink, and orange. It is a truly beautiful and artistic show. Nature gives us this colorful gift at the end of every single day. I take out my phone and choose my favorite calming music playlist. Soft piano music or slow jazz saxophone is perfect for this time of day. The music blocks out the loud noise of the bus engine. It turns the view of the city into a cinematic movie scene just for me. Sometimes, instead of music, I listen to an interesting audiobook during the ride. It is nice to hear a fictional story while I sit comfortably. I can learn new things or travel to imaginary worlds while I do absolutely nothing. It makes the travel time pass very quickly and enjoyably. I watch as the orange streetlights turn on one by one along the road. The city looks completely different at night compared to the day. It becomes shiny, glowing, and a little bit magical. The reflections of lights on the wet asphalt road look like golden mirrors. We pass by my favorite local bakery on the corner of the street. Even from the bus, I can imagine the smell of fresh bread and pastries. I see people inside buying sweet cakes for their evening dessert. It makes me feel hungry and ready for a good, warm dinner. Inside the bus, the temperature is warm and very cozy. The heating system is on because it is quite cold and windy outside. I feel comfortable wrapped up in my winter coat and scarf. I am safe and protected from the chilling wind and the cold night air. I often use this quiet time to reflect and think about my day. I think about the small, good things that happened and the tasks I completed. I also mentally plan what I want to do tomorrow morning. It helps me clear my mind so I can be present when I see my family. The bus finally leaves the busy city center and enters my quiet neighborhood. The streets here are much narrower and quieter than the main roads. There are more trees lining the streets and fewer cars driving by. It feels calm and familiar. I know I am getting close to home.
I press the red button to signal the driver to stop the bus. I gather my bag, check my pockets, and stand up from my seat. I say aloud thank you to the driver as I exit. Stepping off the bus feels good. My legs are happy to walk and stretch again. The walk from the bus stop to my house is very short, only a few minutes. I breathe in the cool, crisp night air deeply. I hear the sound of crickets chirping or distant dogs barking in the gardens. It is the specific sound of my home area. I see the warm yellow lights of my house shining in the distance. I know my family is inside, cooking or relaxing, waiting for me to arrive. This simple sight makes me smile every single time. It is the best feeling in the world to know you belong somewhere safe. I take out my keys, unlock the door, and step inside the hallway. I take off my shoes and officially leave the outside world behind me. My long commute is finally over. Now it is time to relax, eat dinner, and be with the people I love the most.
امیدوارم براتون مفید بوده باشه. تمرین یادتون نره. تا اپیزود بعدی، خدا حافظ.